Welcome to the Rainmaker's Edge Perspective, your best destination podcast for the cutting-edge methods and strategies to take your business to the next level, using the latest marketing technology. Brought to you by Rainmaker Reputation AI. We understand business owners like you and how marketing technology creates momentum for your bottom line. In each episode, we cover how AI-driven solutions can quickly put innovation to free you from day-to-day burdens that slow you down. Join us as we share actionable tips, cutting-edge innovation, and business growth that creates the respect and admiration in your market. Your reputation is everything in the digital world. It drives growth and prosperity for those who cultivate it well, and we are here to help you do that. So let's enhance your productivity, remove manual processes, and gain the competitive Rainmaker's edge in your market. Tune in, stay ahead of the curve with us.
Hey everyone, and welcome back for another deep dive with us. We're going to be talking about something that I think is on the mind of every local business owner, and that's Google reviews. You know those little gold stars? They can make a really big difference for your business. So in this deep dive, we're going to be talking about how to make sure your business is just swimming in those 5-star ratings.
Yeah, we're going to be breaking down some really effective strategies from a recent article. It's called How to Get More Google Reviews for Your Business Profile. It came out pretty recently, October 21st, 2024, and it's got a ton of actionable advice.
All right, well, let's jump in. The article starts out by kind of reminding us how much power these Google reviews actually have. They say that 97% of consumers check online reviews before they buy anything. So that's basically everybody. Everybody's looking at what other people are saying before they even think about checking out your business.
And it's not just about getting new customers either. These reviews are really important for building trust with your existing customers too. A positive review is like a vote of confidence. It reinforces that they made the right choice.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. But how do you actually get people to leave these glowing reviews? The article says that before you even start asking for rent, you need to make sure your Google business profile is completely up to date.
Yeah, it's like getting ready for a big performance. You want everything to be perfect, from the lighting to the sound. And your Google business profile, that's the first impression you make online. So you got to make sure that it's accurate and it's complete and it's, polished.
So you're talking about like double checking your address, your hours, phone number, website. All those important details.
Exactly. You'd be surprised how many businesses just totally overlook this step. And if your information is wrong or out of date, it makes you look careless. And that could turn potential customers away before they even get a chance to see how awesome you are.
Yeah. Ouch. That's definitely not the message we want to send.
Oh, yeah.
So once we've got that profile looking good, what's the next step? How do we encourage people to leave reviews?
Well, the article really stresses making it easy for people to leave reviews. The easier it is, the more likely they are to do it. One of the best ways to do this is by creating a special link. It's a Google review link. You can make it right in your Google business profile.
Oh, so this is like a special URL. It takes customers straight to the review section.
Exactly. And you want to make sure that link is easy to find. Put it on your website, in your email signature, anywhere that your customers are going to see it. You want to make sure there's nothing stopping them from singing your praises.
Now, this is where it gets really interesting. We were talking about making things easy for mobile users. The article suggests using QR codes, especially on things like menus and brochures and receipts. Customers just scan the code with their phone. Boom, they're ready to leave a review.
Yeah, it's really smart because everyone wants things to be easy. Nobody wants to try and remember a website address or search for your profile on their phone. They just scan the code and they're ready to go.
Okay, so we made it super easy to find that review link.
Yeah.
But now comes the kind of awkward part, actually asking for the review. I think a lot of business owners worry about coming across as pushy.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That's a really common concern. But the article has some good advice on how to do this the right way. You got to find the right moment and be genuine and be appreciative.
So don't just ask every single customer for a review, like right after they buy something. Wait for a moment when they seem like they're having a good experience.
Right, like maybe they're raving about how good their meal was or they just got a great deal. Or you help them solve some kind of problem. Those are the perfect moments to ask for a review because their positive energy is already flowing.
I like that. It feels much more natural than just a robotic, like, please leave us a review. The article also mentions using different ways to ask, not just email, like maybe text messages or social media.
Yeah,
Come on.
exactly. You want to find ways to weave it into your normal conversations with your customers without being annoying. The article actually has a sample script. It's a good balance of being direct but also polite.
Let's hear it. What's their secret formula?
It's actually pretty simple. They suggest saying something like, "We really value your feedback and we would love to hear about your experience. Would you be willing to leave us a review on Google?"
I like that. It's straight to the point.
Yeah.
It shows that you care, and it doesn't sound demanding.
Right. You want the customer to feel like they're doing you a favor, not like they have to do it. You know what would make asking for reviews in person even easier?
I bet you're going to tell me. Is this where Rainmaker reputation genius comes in?
You know it. Especially the cards. They're designed to make asking for reviews in person so much easier. We all know that talking to someone face-to-face is the best way to get reviews, but it can be a little awkward to ask directly.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I've definitely fumbled through those conversations before. So how do these reputation genius cards help?
Well, imagine this. Instead of trying to explain to someone how to leave a review, or hoping that they remember to do it later, you just hand them a card. It has a QR code on it. They scan the code with their phone, and it takes them straight to your Google review page.
So simple, but so smart. It takes all the pressure off of everyone. No more awkward silences. No more trying to remember a complicated website address. Just scan and review.
Exactly. And the best part is it goes right along with what we've been talking about, making it easy and convenient for your customers to leave reviews.
I love it. All right, so we've talked about how to set up your Google business profile and how to make it super easy for customers to leave those glowing reviews. But what about when things don't go so well? What about those negative reviews? We'll tackle that and more right after this break.
And don't forget about those people who are checking out your business for the first time. When they see all those positive reviews, it builds their trust. It makes them more likely to choose you over your competition.
Yeah, it's like having a whole bunch of people cheering for you online. But let's talk about what happens after you get those reviews. The article says that responding to reviews is just as important as getting them in the first place. It's not just a one-way street, right?
Oh, absolutely. Responding to reviews shows that you're engaged. It shows you care about what your customers think and that you're willing to go the extra mile to make sure they're happy. It's like having a conversation with your customers, building a relationship with them online.
Okay, so how should a business handle those positive reviews? What's the best way to respond to someone who's singing your praises?
You don't have to overthink it. Keep it simple. Something like, "Thank you so much for your kind words, customer name. We're so glad you enjoyed your experience." You can even mention something specific they said in their review to make it more personal.
So it's all about making them feel heard, like they're more than just a number.
Exactly. And those personal touches can really make a difference. Now let's talk about the not so fun part. Those negative reviews. Everyone gets them. But they don't have to be a disaster.
Yeah, this is where things can get a little tricky. It's easy to get defensive when you see a negative review, especially if you feel like it's not fair.
I know. But trust me, responding in a professional way is super important. Remember, potential customers are reading these reviews too, and they're looking to see how you handle these situations. A good response can actually turn a negative review into a positive one.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you turn that frown upside down?
Start by acknowledging the customer's concerns and apologize for any inconvenience they experienced, even if you don't agree with the review. A sincere apology shows that you care and that you're listening.
So it's not about admitting you were wrong. It's about acknowledging their feelings.
Exactly. Then offer a solution. Or explain how you're going to fix the problem so it doesn't happen again. This shows that you're transparent and that you're always trying to improve.
And it shows potential customers that you're proactive.
Exactly. You're not just sitting there collecting stars. You're actually committed to providing a good experience for everyone. Remember those reputation genius cards we were talking about? They can be really helpful in situations where you get a negative review in person.
Oh, I see what you mean. So if a customer is unhappy, instead of getting flustered, you can just hand them a card and say something like, "We appreciate your feedback and we'd love to hear more about your experience. Would you be willing to share your thoughts in a Google review?"
Exactly. It's a great way to de-escalate the situation, and it gives the customer a chance to share their feedback in a more constructive way.
Okay, I'm starting to see how these cards are like a secret weapon for businesses. They make it easy to ask for reviews when things are good, and they help you handle those tricky situations when they're not.
Right. And there's a great example of this in action. This brewery in Texas, the Bay Area Brewing Company, they started using Reputation Genius cards, and they saw a huge increase in their Google reviews. They actually got more reviews than their competitors who had been in business for years.
Wow, that's impressive. It sounds like those cards are a game changer. But it's not just about getting those reviews right. It's about using them to make your business better.
Absolutely. We've talked about responding to reviews, but it's also important to analyze those reviews, both the good ones and the bad ones. You can learn a lot from what your customers are saying.
Yeah, it's like having a direct line to your customers' thoughts and feelings. What do they love about your business? What do they wish was different?
Right. Maybe your customers are always raving about your friendly staff. Or maybe they're frustrated with long wait times. This feedback can help you figure out what you're doing well and where you need to improve.
So it's a continuous cycle. You use the reviews to make your business better, which makes your customers happier, which leads to even more positive reviews.
Exactly. And when you showcase those positive reviews in the right way, it's like having a whole chorus of happy customers singing your praises. Don't be afraid to share those glowing reviews on your website and social media, and even in your marketing materials.
It's like turning those reviews into marketing gold. And since we're on the topic of marketing, I'm curious about how businesses can use reviews in their marketing.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of potential there. You can use snippets of reviews in your emails and social media posts, even in print advertising. It's all about showing potential customers that other people love your business.
Because people trust other people more than they trust businesses.
Right. And don't forget about the power of visuals. You could create graphics or videos that showcase your positive reviews. Those can be really eye-catching and shareable on social media.
I love that idea. It's a great way to make those reviews really stand out.
Exactly. And don't forget to tell stories. Share those moments when you went above and beyond for a customer, and they were blown away.
Those stories are so powerful. They make your business more relatable and human. They show potential customers that you're more than just a company. You're a team of people who care about providing a great experience.
Yeah, it really shows how powerful word-of-mouth marketing can be these days.
Absolutely. But let's zoom out for a second and talk about the big picture. Why does all of this matter? What's the end goal of having a great online reputation?
That's a great question. When you focus on getting positive reviews and you're managing your online presence the right way, it's like you're building this fortress of trust around your business. It's not just about attracting new customers, it's also about building loyalty with your current customers and attracting talented employees and even opening up new opportunities for partnerships and collaborations.
So it's not just a marketing thing, it's something that can affect every part of your business.
Exactly. A strong online reputation can even help you get funding or investment because it shows that you're stable and credible and committed to quality.
Okay, that makes sense. But let's be real for a minute. Even if you do everything right, you're still going to get some negative reviews. No business is perfect. And some customers are just never going to be happy. So how do you deal with that?
You're right. Negative reviews are going to happen, but they don't have to be a bad thing. In fact, if you handle them the right way, they can actually be good for your business.
Okay, I'm listening. How do you turn a negative review into a positive?
It's all about how you look at it. Instead of seeing a negative review as a personal attack, think of it as valuable feedback. It's a chance to learn and grow and show your customers that you care.
So you're not trying to hide those negative reviews. You're actually embracing them
Yeah.
and using them to make your business better.
Exactly. When you respond to a negative review in a thoughtful way and you address the customer's concerns directly and you explain what you're doing to fix the problem, it shows that you're transparent and accountable.
And it shows potential customers that you're taking those concerns seriously.
Right. It builds trust and it shows that you're a business that really cares about its customers. And sometimes if you handle it well enough, you might even be able to win that customer back over.
Wow. That's a pretty amazing turnaround.
Yeah.
It all goes back to putting the customer first.
Exactly. When you focus on creating a great customer experience from the very first interaction all the way through to the follow-up, those positive reviews are going to come naturally. And when you do get a negative review, look at it as a chance to learn and grow and strengthen your relationship with your customers.
This has been such a great conversation. We've covered so much today, from setting up your Google business profile to using those Reputation Genius cards to make it super easy for customers to leave reviews. But as we wrap things up here, I want to leave our listeners with one final thought. Don't underestimate the power of those little gold stars. They represent all the hard work you put into your business and your dedication to your customers and your commitment to being the best you can be.
And remember, the best way to get those 5-star reviews is to create a business that truly deserves them. Focus on providing amazing value and exceeding your customers' expectations and building real relationships. If you do that, those positive reviews will come.
Thanks for joining us for another deep dive. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for tuning in to this episode of the Rainmaker's Edge Perspective. We hope you gained valuable insights and feel inspired to tackle the friction in your business with smart marketing tech. Remember, leveraging tech with the right strategy can give you that edge you are seeking. Before we finish, a word from our sponsor. If you are ready to take your business to the next level, Rainmaker Reputation AI CRM offers a powerful CRM solution tailored for entrepreneurs just like you. Say goodbye to the manual drudgery and hello to the freedom to focus on what moves your bottom line. Visit Rainmaker Reputation. That's rainmakerreputation.com. Until next time, stay on the Rainmaker's Edge.